Good morning. How are you? Had some video problems. Don't know what they were, but the unit's kind of old. Maybe it's time to do something about that. We'll have to wait and see. Uh, so I read an interesting article. This is going to be this is not going to be one of my normal long ones. I'm got too much to do today. But here's something that really shook me to the core. Apparently, Trump is talking about doing a reality show in which contestants would be immigrants competing to be able to stay in the country, whether they would get deported or not. Now, this is something I don't think even Hitler could come up with. This is something from some futuristic contest movie that I saw, that like Rollerball or something else along those lines that I've never seen before. So I can believe it'll happen because Americans are stupid, and apparently we're very motivated by video. I'm motivated by visual contact as well, but it simply means that I have to see the person talking to me more than anything else, and I enjoy conversation, which is without using my thumbs, you know what I mean? So I have seen people do that from one end of the room to the other, and you're talking 20 feet. They will rather text each other than talk to each other, and besides being rude, it's just dumb. It's a waste of energy. When I say energy, is the battery's going. You're using the battery for nothing. What's the matter? You can't get up and walk across the living room floor to talk to somebody? Wow. I mean, you must know them if you can text to them, right? You've had to have their phone number. But anyhow, Trump wants to do this reality show. And supposedly, I don't trust everything I read here anymore, I read a big article yesterday about, a long article, about Pope Leo and Pope Francis's dog. Francis had the dog. I think the last Pope was Francis. Don't ask me. I lose track of time. But anyhow, Francis had a dog named... I forgot it. It's a hard name to pronounce. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on a second. That's P-O-P-E. Leo. Okay. Yeah, it was Pope Francis's dog who had been in the... He had the dog brought to the chapel when he... there you go. Dog's name was Tiberius. Okay, that was Pope Francis's dog, and he had it was sitting near the I guess the tomb, inside the tomb near the casket. Dogs are known to do that, Now this is true. I never heard Francis had a dog. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyhow, the dog seemed to know when it was brought in to see Pope Leo what was going to happen and everything. And he just walked up to Pope Leo and put his head against his chest and everything. And they said, Pope Leo basically said, "Don't worry, nothing's ever going to happen to you. You have a home here for life." So, that was interesting. I don't know if it's real though. I can't find any stories to say it's real, So that's one of that's where, and these reality shows are all fixed to a certain degree. So how what's going to happen, I I mean, can I go up against Headsworth or something like that to see who gets deported? Because I'd love to see him deported. And I probably know a little bit more about some things than he does. Not everything, just enough to maybe help me win. All right. Another articles you're looking about, these came from the normal posters, Byron Taylor Cohen and Byron Cohen Taylor, whatever his name is, and a couple of Occupy Democrat guys, where they're talking about, they're standing up there and shouting and say, the Democrats just won a great victory. It's the mayor of Omaha, folks, as in Omaha, Nebraska. Okay? That's what the contest was about. It was a Republican versus a Democrat, and the Democrat won, and the Democrats are jumping all over the place. That's sad, okay? Truly, truly sad that they would have to take... yeah, the guy won, but come on, give me a break. It's the mayor of Omaha. They didn't get that excited when a mayor wins an election in New York City. What difference does this make to the world? What difference does it make to Nebraska? I don't know. They're not talking about that. They're just saying it had been Republican for so long, yada yada, now it's a Democrat. Okay, well maybe there's significance in the fact that it's been Republican for a while and the Democrats kicked the Republicans out. I don't know that every Republican is a target, because they might be good for the community. They might be doing the right things. I don't think if a mayor stands up and the Democratic mayor is not going to stand up and deny Trump ICE people entrance to the city or something like that. That's not going to happen. Omaha is, as far as I know, is a college town. No, that's Lincoln. Lincoln, Nebraska is the college town. I'm not sure what you can say about Omaha except that it's there. You know, I really have no idea. If it's where University of Nebraska is, it's somewhat racist. But I thought Nebraska was in Lincoln. University of Nebraska is in Lincoln, I think. I don't know. Maybe they play in Omaha. I don't remember. I had a friend that went to a University of Nebraska, so I can tell you it's racist to a certain degree. Just like every place else in the world is. You know, look at what's going on in South Africa. Okay, you don't have a Mandela there anymore, so you don't have a leader. You have people that want revenge, people that are scared. White people want the country back. The Afrikaners, a whole bunch of them just arrived in America as refugees, seeking asylum from persecution. I think it's asylum from prosecution. Okay, they were bad people when they were in power. All right. Mandela came out of prison and was a great leader for a while, you know, until he got very old and it's hard to do things. But he brought that country together, and he had the same philosophy my mom had, that as a segregated country it's not going to survive. You know, what are they going to do? Turn it into a luxury country for whites only? It doesn't work that way. Okay? These people that fought them in the old days with spears now have automatic weapons. So you don't want to see that kind of bloodshed, you know. Oh, I don't know. This is reality TV. The news is the worst reality TV show going. It drives you insane. Alright, so let's listen up now, shall we? Please go out there and hit the subscribe button. I'm not sure it's there, but I'm going to make sure it's there today. I can't tell what my videos look like on my computer. I have to go to another computer to find out what you're seeing for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's what's happening. So I hope you can hear them. I got 571 videos out there, and most of them I can, deal with no problem. These new ones I'm having a problem with, so it must be something that they changed and I wasn't aware of it. But anyhow, find the subscribe button, hit the comments, just to let me know you're alive, okay? And that there are people out there that have a pulse that are watching me. Okay, so this is why I said it's going to be a short one today, because I got a bunch of things I got to run around and do, and I don't particularly feel very well right now. So we'll see you tomorrow.